Introducing first.
Well, the tag team titles of IPW UK, the most coveted tag team titles in the world today, are on the line in what promises to be a match of the year candidate, as one more time the Kartel combination of Terry Fraser and Shah Samuels, who's in camera shot at the moment, go 2-on-2 with our tag team champions Chris Linnell, Ash, AK47. This match promises to be one hell of a wrestling contest and one hell of a heated war. We saw interaction between the two teams in TLC, and we saw a great matchup which was broken up by the Chav Army at Extreme Measures. Can the unpinned in tag team action Kartel
And their opponents.
really defeat AK47, a team who were almost thrown together at Return of the Dragon, but a team who bonded, their best friends, and it shows? Chris Linnell and Ash, the tag team champions, have been in wars. There was a bloody war against the Chav Army, there was a ghetto street warfare. Then the contest against the Kartel. And then, when we thought they couldn't top where they'd been before, we saw the match of the year 2005 in tables, ladders and chairs at the first anniversary show, where Ash and Chris Linnell went against the odds. There was 3 teams against them, yet they still walked out the victors. AK47 on a roll, and the Orpington faithful have taken them under their wing. And now, can the Kartel wrestle those belts from their grasp? And I've never seen a team more focused, more determined than Fraser and Samuels, the Kartel. Both were promising singles wrestlers, however they decided to concentrate. And is that a thing we're going to be seeing later on? As Samuels and Fraser hold aloft the tag team titles. And believe me when I say this, and this is no words of a lie, no exaggeration, the IPW UK tag titles mean more than any other tag team title in the world today. And I know that's a bold statement, but it's true. You saw the lengths that all those men in TLC went to hold that gold. You heard the fans rave about the match. There was nothing like replicating the atmosphere of being there live. And now let's see what happens as Samuels goes behind with a waistlock on Chris Linnell, and Linnell goes down to the mat looking for a way out. Wristlock applied by Linnell, and this tag team division, I cannot stress enough, it's not like any other division in the country where there's just 2 or 3 teams who make up the tag division. There's competition, real life competition for the tag team titles. And Ash and Chris Linnell are the most fighting champions in the UK today, as Linnell rings the arm of Samuels. And waiting for whomever wins this tag team title contest is the current reigning Revolution British Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Gift Ross Jordan and Chris Wilde, the Southern Alliance. The forearm to the side of a skull from Samuels on Linnell as Samuels rings the arm. Of course, that's going to happen at No Escape. January 28th, live from Orpington Halls, as Linnell with a right hand to Samuel's face and a Mongolian chop to the back and a kick to the midsection is all it takes to put Linnell down. Side headlock takedown, nicely done by Shah Samuels. Linnell manages to get out of that one with a head scissors. Nicely done from Linnell. Chris Linnell very proficient on the mat. Not like your traditional new wave of wrestlers is Linnell. Well based in mat wrestling. Samuels looking for a way out. Look at the way Linnell looking to dig the elbows into the spine, and Linnell cuts off Samuels as he's looking for a way out. Lateral press. Saw the forearm across the face of Linnell. Very clever tactic, making a pinfall attempt look like an offensive maneuver. But Samuels cuts off Linnell with a forearm to the side of the skull. And believe me when I say, that is going to hurt. Two opposites tagged in. Frazier and Ash. Terry Frazier, a cruiserweight, facing off with Ash. One could regard it as a middleweight, but Ash has been known to punch above his weight. Ash has held gold practically everywhere he's gone, IPW UK being no exception. And Ash, you could call a tag team specialist. Of course, for years Ash was part of that legendary partnership, The New Breed, but it's in IPW UK that Ash has found a new lease of life, teaming with Chris Linnell and making a combination of AK47 and the hammerlocks applied as Frazier, dropped the knees onto the arm of Ash. Look at the way Frazier pulling back, and look at the way he's got the ear, and Frazier just looking for a way to hurt Ash now. It's vicious. Just vicious. That's the best way to describe Terry Frazier. A side headlock applied by Frazier. European uppercut connects on Ash, and there's a second with authority from Terry Frazier. There's a closed fist there, and referee Andy Quilden warning Frazier, not that he's listening, and a chop across the chest, and another closed fist. Come on, Frazier. And that seems to have lit a fire in Ash, as Ash with a couple of chops across the chest. Sends Frazier into the corner, comes in House of Steam. Cover can only warrant a 2 count. And look at Frazier. Samuels has got the back of Terry Frazier. And that distraction was enough. That's all Terry Frazier needed to take the leg of Ash. Frazier having a few choice words for the capacity crowd in here in Orpington. We've sold out the venue again, ladies and gentlemen. We had to bring in extra chairs for this one. And still, there's standing room only. Proof that IPW UK is the hottest promotion in the UK today, as there's a pair of boots to the back. Quite basically a stomp from the top rope onto the back of Ash. And there's nothing but the force of gravity against Ash right there, as Terry Frazier just nailed him. Terry Frazier is rabid. He goes to a top rope. What a beautiful flying headbutt which connects. Now can Terry Frazier make the cover? Because if he can, we could have new tag team champions early on. But it looks like that took just as much out of Ash as it did out of Frazier, Both partners looking to make the tag. In comes Samuels, and Ash can't make the tag to Chris Linnell. And now Samuels pushes Linnell off the... Oh, and look at Samuels behind the referee's back. He pushed Linnell off the apron and then decided to concentrate on Ash in an illegal manner, choking him, and now hits him with a European uppercut with authority, sends him off the ropes now, and hits him with a big back elbow. The lateral press can only warrant a 2 count. And still to come, we have action from former WCW superstar Vampiro as he goes one-on-one with a returning Stevie Douglas, who no doubt will be accompanied by Tarquin Bale. And there you see a tag as Samuels vaults from a top rope, and there's a kick to a midsection. We know that Terry Frazier is well versed in mixed martial arts, a black belt in karate. Terry Frazier with a boot to the back of Ash's skull, drops a knee to the sternum of Ash. Lateral press, again can only get a 2 count. And Frazier tags in Samuels, and the Kartel are so great at this game of tag team wrestling. They tag in, they tag out. Quick tags in and out. They don't allow any man to get tired as they go to send Ash off the ropes. Nice reversal Hurricane Rana from Ash. Sends Samuels to the canvas, and Ash could be looking to tag in Linnell, and it's about time. But a fresh man came in for AK47, and Linnell makes a tag. Drop toe hold on Samuels. In comes Frazier, and he gets levelled. And Chris Linnell now. Drop kick to the back of Samuels' head. And Linnell is a house of fire, but Terry Frazier cuts him off. Just when you thought the match was in the favour of AK47, Terry Frazier of the Kartel cut him off. And we're back almost to stage 1, a stalemate if you will, as all 4 men are down. It's Linnell and Frazier who up to a vertical base first. There's a chop across the chest from Frazier. Make that 2. And Linnell in some trouble now because Ash has rolled to the outside of the ring and Samuels is up as well. And a Mongolian chop again to the back of Chris Linnell. And Frazier goes to the outside. Finally, it's one-on-one again. Linnell fires back with a European uppercut, but once more, Charles Samuels cuts off Chris Linnell as he throws him to the outside of the ring. And Samuels following Linnell to the outside. He's not going to allow Linnell a chance to breathe. There's too much on the line. There's too much at stake. And look at him choking him. And Charles Samuels seemingly lost it at Linnell just for a split second there. Lost his cool. And now look at him. He's fish hooking the mouth of Chris Linnell. Samuels and Frazier are 2 of the most vicious men in wrestling today. And it looks like AK47 are finding out firsthand. It's a Mongolian chop to the back, to the bare back of Linnell this time. Samuels moved up the shirt to make sure there was bare skin available to be hit. It's a tag to Frazier. Frazier working over Linnell. And look at him, despite the fact that he's laying into him. Terry Frazier talking trash to him all the way. He's got that half Nelson applied whilst fish hooking the mouth. And now tags in Samuels once more. And this is why the Kartel are such a great tag team, perhaps the best in the UK today. And if they win this match, they will be deemed so. In their minds, they should never have been disqualified in the match with AK47 dating back to August. Yet one could debate that the match was over there and then. I saw Samuels with any sign of kicking out, and it wasn't for Flaming Red, who is still conspicuous by its absence, it must be noted. AK47 would have defeated the Kartel decisively, that's what I would argue. But who knows? As it remains, the Kartel still undefeated in tag team action, and the Kartel all over Linnell, and they have been all over Ash as well, and it seems like this could be the Kartel's night as Linnell comes in, House of Steam, and that really is reminiscent of a night that AK47 have had. Oh my good lord, Tiger Driver connects, and Ash makes a save. And if it wasn't for Ash, one could say this match would have been over there and then. The Kartel dominating. There's something in the air that suggests that a switch could be in the air in terms of tag team titles as Samuels knocks Ash off the apron. And Samuels now has Linnell up on his shoulders. This could be what's known as a winning combination connects. And if they make the cover here, then we could have new tag team champions. Ash is nowhere to be seen. There's a cover. And Samuels has pinned Chris Linnell. And we've got new tag team champions. The Kartel have defeated AK47. Samuels and Frazier have been declared the tag team champions, but Linnell's foot on the bottom rope, and Linnell's got his foot on the bottom rope. Referee Andy Corden asking the crowd, and it seems like he's taking the belts away from the Kartel. He's speaking to John Atkins. Let's wait for official words.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee says Chris Linnell's foot was on the ropes, therefore the match must continue.
It's been ruled that the match must continue, and the Kartel can't believe it. Linnell rolls through the double clothesline attempt, and now Ash has been tagged in, and it's a house of fire. There's a scoop slam on Samuels. Vertical suplex on Frazier, and the Kartel, they had the gold in their hands. A blip for a couple of seconds. The referee has ordered the match to continue, but Samuels goes behind on Ash, pushes him into the corner, and now has him up on the shoulders, and that may have been academic, because this is a winning combination. Take two. Frazier comes off the ropes. Linnell catches him with a kiss of death. Oh my, the knees to the spine of Samuels and AK47. They have just grabbed victory from the jaws of defeat, but all four men are down, and we've got a stalemate. And I predict whoever's first to their feet will win the contest, and that person is Ash. And now the ball is in Ash's court. This is Ash's match to win, and Ash's match to lose at the same time, as he nails Samuels with a forearm to the side of his skull, and Samuels retaliates with a slap, and now a forearm of his own, and now both men going back and forth. And it's almost like the dust has settled, the smoke has cleared, it's come down to Ash and Samuels. It's down to each man to either win or lose it for his team. And this match has been so great thus far, as Samuels went to put Ash up on his shoulders, and Ash cashes him. Ash landing the flip pole driver. The Ash landing connects on Samuels, and can Ash make a cover? He does so, but Frazier makes a save. Oh my, this one was so close, so close to being over. High back body drop from Linnell, but Frazier stays on the apron, and a forearm sends him flying into the crowd, and we're left with Linnell, Ash and Samuels in the ring, but Samuels has Linnell. Oh my good lord, I've never seen anything like that. It's almost a variation of a brainbuster from Samuels, who just nails Chris Linnell. Just when you thought it was AK47's to win, Samuels comes out with a manoeuvre like that. And that's what being in a fight for the IPW UK Tag Team titles can do to a man. And Linnell is down, but Ash is up, and he has Frazier going for a flip pile driver again perhaps. Oh my, but Samuels has him caught. Oh! Linnell catches Samuels' legs, and there's a pile driver, and there's a cover.
Here are your winners, and still
And AK47 have won it. AK47 are still your tag team champions of the world. AK47, despite being pinned earlier on in this matchup, despite the referee counting to 3, the match had to continue because Linnell's foot was on the bottom rope, and the right result has come through. AK47 have defeated the Kartel, and that's still your tag team champions. What a match, and what a testament to each of these 4 men, and what a testament to a tag team division in IPW UK. And I'm sure this isn't the last we've seen of the Kartel, but AK47 will live to fight another day. They came so close to losing their tag team gold, but they still hold what they love so dear.